Hey, everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios and brought to you by our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Me and Wilson's The Missing, available on Amazon, paperback, and ebook. We're here with a terrific gentleman who's a Davenport, Iowa singer-songwriter, and he's been in business for 6 years, and he's been a dog trainer for about 10 years as well, specialized in dog hunting. He's been an owner of a lawn care company, and he's got some music out there right now, jumping into the indie music scene. He's got Demons Do, Killing Me, Whiskey Weather, and he's got a new song called Walk No Line. We'll be playing that at the end of the audio interview, and he's formed a group called Whiskey High, part of Winter Records, and live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios, somewhere in the United States. He's got his own little mobile vehicle, just jamming away, just touring across America. He walks no line, and of course, he also does it on a Whiskey High. Ladies and gentlemen, the multi-talented Michael Moncada. Michael, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you having me on.
Well, it's great to have you on board too, Michael. So you're a Davenport, Iowa singer-songwriter. You've been in business for 6 years. You've been a dog hunter trainer for about 10 years. You previously owned a lawn care company. You jumped into the music business. You got a good following, Spotify, YouTube, and all the platforms. You've got some music out, Demons Do, Killing Me, Whiskey Weather. You also formed your own group called Whiskey High, part of Winter Records, and we'll be talking about the song Walk No Line. And before getting all that, Michael, tell us how you first got started.
Say that again?
Tell us how you first got started.
I got started, man. I taught myself how to play guitar. My grandfather was trying to teach me a long time ago. He ended up passing away, and sat down about a year later and taught myself guitar. And my youngest son said, "Dad, it's too bad that you have us in the dog kennel because you're not that bad. You're not too bad." And that's my son Jordan. He just turned 16. So shout out to him. Happy birthday, kid.
Oh, happy birthday.
And I said, son, you can do anything you want to do. And about 4 days later, I went and did an open mic, and then that was in January of 17, and by July 26th of 17 was my first show, and wasn't supposed to go this far, I'll tell you that, but here we are.
And certainly amazing too. And what was that one precise moment that simply influenced you into what you're doing for the rest of your career?
I'd say that was the biggest moment, but my grandfather just always pushed me to go for it, and I felt been through a lot of stuff up and down in life, and I've had a couple close friends pass, and I just thought just no better way than to get it out and to heal than to just tell your story. So that's what I've been doing.
And you've been a storyteller as well too. And who are some of your favorite singers, songwriters, and musicians growing up?
Man, I got the opportunity to see Whiskey Myers a long time ago before they were really popular. I think I saw them in a room of 15 to 20 people in Iowa City. So Whiskey Myers is on the list. Sat in a tour bus with them. They gave me some great advice in 2017. I'm a big fan of what I would consider like Texas outlaw country. Some of the stuff coming up, Tanner Ussery and Co Wetzel. I like a lot of those guys, and they're songwriters at first, man, and that really gets me. It's all about the lyrics for me. So.
And certainly indeed as well too, you got your own music like Demons Do, Killing Me, Whiskey Weather, and we'll talk all about that with Michael Moncada of Whiskey High. But first, listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at SonicWebStudios.com for all you need. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget, Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs at below the competition rate. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. It's 1-800-303-3960, or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show, get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios, take your image to the next level. Also, time to give an official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Me and Wilson Zia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Me and Wilson Zia, available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon and paperback and ebook. Missing by Me and Wilson Zia has got great reviews. And Eva Levin enjoys by how its celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and Mills. So grab your copy today for Goes Missing by Me and Wilson Zia, available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, or 40 podcast platforms. Heard in 100 countries, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, also on Apple, Odyssey, BitChute, iTunes as well, too, along with Rumble. And make sure you subscribe as well, too. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Threads as well. Take us with you on any mobile device. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, hoodies. Makes great gifts 24/7. Go to Amazon.com. Check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, Go to Amazon.com/me and Wilson for great books like Missing Once and Wrinkles, plus t-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, phone cases, and more. Amazon.com/me-and-Wilson. Check it out today and support the Mike Wagner Show on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the MikeWagnerShow.com. You're here with the amazing, multi-talented singer-songwriter from Davenport, Iowa, Michael Moncada of Whisky High here on the Mike Wagner Show. And before we get to some of your music, you've been dog hunting for about 16 years as a dog hunter trainer. And tell us more about what you do with with dog hunting, especially the training.
I've been out of that for a while, man. But I would take puppies, and I was a breeder trainer and stuff. So I developed a line, and I train them up and developed the skills I've already naturally bred into them. And I would start them from puppy to finished dog national champion. So I did that for 10 years, maybe 11, something like that. I
Okay.
really enjoyed it. I like to hunt. I like the outdoors. I raised my boys in the outdoors and in hunting and kind of being stewards of the land. But I haven't done that for a while, and I miss it.
Mhm.
I'm always on the road working, so I feel like I never get to hunt anymore.
Oh, I know what you mean. But where were you at the time, working wise, when you first got to be a singer, or before you got into it?
I was living in Marengo, Iowa. I was still a dog trainer, and I did dogs for about a year in that transition. I still did the dog training. I still did the breeding and the trialing and the training. Sorry, and the traveling. I mean, and I was still doing music at the same time. So I went kind of full bore with it in 2018, and then by 2019 opened for Brett Young at Surf Ballroom, and that was in January. And then from there, it just kind of took off. So.
You also took off with some music as well, too. You got Demons Do, Killing Me, and Whiskey Weather. And tell us more about those songs and what inspired you to write them.
I wrote those songs living in Savannah, Illinois, above the Einhorst Social Club. It was just a really good time. It was right after I did the Brett Young show, and I lived above there in this haunted apartment for about 3 months, and I just would wake up in the middle of the night and have things going on around me, and I just started writing. So I think I wrote like 15 or 16 songs in that
Wow.
apartment. It was just a very magical place. It's right on the river, right on the Mississippi River. It's a big tourist destination. A lot of bike stuff goes on there in the summer, but that's where all those songs kind of originated. Most of them that are on that record actually came from that time. Yeah.
And what do you base your lyrics on?
Well, most of the time it's real life stuff that I'd either lived or people that I know around me have lived. It's hard for me to make up stories. I'm getting better at that, trying to learn how to be a better songwriter down in Nashville, working with Renner Records and stuff. But a lot of it's life experience. I feel like that resonates and connects a little bit better with my audience when I'm singing it and delivering it. If I've kind of gone through it, they can feel
Mhm.
it.
And certainly as well, too, you also formed Whiskey High as well. And tell us more about that.
Formed Whisky High back in 17. A buddy of mine, Marshall Snyder, and I were doing duo stuff when it first came out. And then I got a band and started traveling and touring. And Whisky High has been it's just kind of been a fluid concept because I've always been the staple. I've always in the front. I'm the singer. And I've gone through a lot of players and traveled around the Midwest, 7, 8 states. Now I got a group of some really good guys here out of the Quad City area right here. My drummer's Kush. He traveled and played with 3 Years Hollow and a bunch of other bands. I mean, he traveled the whole country and he was on cruise liners and stuff as a rock drummer. And Justin Bain and Justin Fisher, these guys are unbelievable guitarists and bassists and songwriters in their own right. So I got a hell of a band right now. So
And you certainly
I'm
do as
excited.
well, too. And if there's some other music you got out as well, too, and we'd like to hear more about that.
Sure. I got a bunch of songs that are going to be coming out. I did have an EP drop in 2018 that had a couple songs, Sweet Kaylee Ann and Midwest Boy. What You Drink was on there, but I pulled that EP when we dropped our last one. We kind of redid our sound. Like Whiskey Myers came over the pond and they rebranded rock and roll. So we're more country rock and roll now. And so that EP is not out there, but I'm sure those songs are floating around somewhere. You can find them.
And certainly did as well, too. You've been on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, and everything else. And you also got a new song called Walk No Line. We'll talk about that in just 1 minute with Michael Moncada of Whisky High. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at the MikeWagnerShow.com, powered by SoundCloud Studios, and brought to you by official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Molson's They're Missing. We'll be back with Michael Moncada of Whisky High after this time. We're making amazing, multi-talented Michael Moncada of Whisky High from Davenport, Iowa, here on the Mike Wagner Show. And of course, we got the new song that's out there called Walk No Line. It's getting really good airplay on Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, and all the platforms. Tell us more about the song and what inspired you to write it.
I wrote that in Savannah, Illinois, as well as some things are around me, a couple of guys in the band. And it was just hard kind of keeping players together and walking the line, walking the line. And I was like, man, one day I was sitting up in the room, I was like, man, these guys can't walk no line, Jesus. And I ended up just started writing that song. I think I wrote the song in like 10 minutes, and a lot of it's from that town, walking down the street. I got 2 left feet. It's just talking about walking down the main street there of Savannah and people being drunk because it's a party town.
Mhm.
And that's where I got the inspiration, just the stuff around me, and a couple guys were in the band at the time. Yeah.
It sounds like more of a Johnny Cash one, but I'm kidding, of course. So
It's a little bit well, how would I describe it? The lyrics will probably never make radio on some of these songs, but that song resonates real well, and it was clean enough to put on the radio. How about
mhm.
that?
and
So
and
that
so
song's doing really well right now.
and certainly did as well too. And where can we find Walk the Line, all your music at, Mike?
You can find us on Spotify, YouTube. It's on 50 platforms worldwide right now. Streaming. I think we're on 70 or 80 national stations in the U.S. right now. Um, it's on everything. We're number 1 in Australia right now too. That just got dropped in Country Thunder, so it's being put in rotation, and we're doing really well, man. I'm really excited. I'm really
Mm.
excited to have this stuff happening right now.
And it sounds like it. We'll be playing that song at the end of the audio and here on the Mike Wagner Show. We're here with Michael Moncada of Whiskey High on the Mike Wagner Show, and just a couple of things. What can we expect in 2023 and beyond, Mike?
Man, we got a new album that we're gonna drop with Renner Records. We're gonna start working on that, I believe, this winter. We just wrote a new song last week with Tim McDonald he's a Kentucky Hall of Fame guy, and I met with him last week when I was in Nashville. We got a lot of music coming out. I got a lot of stuff coming. Um, I'm just really ready to keep going, man. Keep putting stuff out. We got a lot of stuff going on.
And a lot indeed as well too. And who do you consider biggest influence in your career?
It'd be my kids, man. My kids, pushing so they can have what I never had. And I've lived in cars, and I've been to the bottom of drug addiction and stuff like that before. And it's just about pushing through and persevering to show them that you could do whatever you want to do if you put your mind to it, no matter how old you are. So it's been my kids, my 3 sons, Isaiah, Noah, and Jordan, and my daughter, Layla Marie.
That
Absolutely.
is that is certainly interesting. And what's the best advice you can give to anybody at this point?
Be yourself. Sing what you want to sing. Don't conform. Don't sing something just because you hear it on the radio. Sing however it comes out of you, because your voice is beautiful. Just go for it.
I think that's really good advice as well too. Don't copy, just be an original. I like that one. We're here with Michael Moncada of Whiskey High with Walk No Line here on the Mike Wagner Show from Davenport, Iowa. Michael, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to more. Have you on soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Love to have you back. Once again, what's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people purchase or check out your music?
Find us on Facebook, Instagram, and all the social sites at Whiskey High Official. Our Whiskey High official website will be up and running again here soon. That's at whiskeyhighofficial.com. You can email us. You can get a hold of us on any of those platforms. Download, stream. We appreciate you guys' support. Thank you so much.
We'll certainly check that out. Once again, Michael, very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing. Looking forward to having you again soon. Keep us up to date. Keep in touch. Love to have you back. Wish all the best. And Mike, you definitely have a great future ahead of you.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate your time.